Welcome back, and today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing GR1 Stage 21 without Power of Dominance on. And this is going to be the team we're using. It's by no means a free-to-play, so to say, team. However, these two were guarantees, and Magna I got while summoning for Lucius, I believe, and I wanted her, so this was an excuse to use her. Now, the thing is, none of the damage dealers are fully skilled, so this has tons of room for improvement. And let's see, there we go. So as you can see, none of them are fully skilled. All of them are up to the point where they need crystals. I don't have a need to spend crystals on them at the moment, so I haven't. This is just for guide type purposes. Nasande can honestly be replaced with any healer. If you have Ajax, he makes this a ton easier in place of Mari. If you have Demi, she would make it a ton easier than Abizu. And in fact, honestly, Aeon might be better than Abizu at this, because Abizu does not put out a ton of damage. She's a bit lackluster, and they have the same Lord skill. And they're in there as a Lord for both Anora and Dahlia. And Magna. Hollow could be replaced by Elowen, I guess, but you do want the rage regen that Hollow provides. But at the end of the day, the biggest role she's filling is being a healer, so there's that. Volca, she's just here to be placed in the meantime, and she does do vulnerability, so that's handy. Laurel, she's for rage cycling, and that's about it. Go ahead. Oh, the gear. So the gear that really matters is the gear that's on these three. They are geared very well, but keep in mind, this is gear raid 121, so it's not like it's going to be an easy fight. It's the hardest gear raid 1 in the game as of now. They may add more later, but you know, this can be farmed from gear raid 2, gear raid 1. So gear raid 2 is probably the easiest to get up to 20 on, honestly. So if you can get to 20, you can farm this gear. If you get to 19, you can farm this gear, I believe. So there's that, and her gear. And she's using her exclusive artifact. Dahlia's using her exclusive artifact, and Magna's using a Frigid Flame, level 25. I'm sure something other than this would be better. Like maybe, honestly, this would probably be better. But we're using Frigid Flame. So those are the only ones that matter. Honestly, the rest of them, Dolores, I have her in Invigoration, so she is going to be buffing up Dahlia. But apart from that, just high attack. Get her as high attack as possible. She also has Invigoration. I don't think I could probably optimize it better to place Magna before Anora, but it's not needed. You could definitely optimize this run a little bit more and use a little bit worse gear. Mari's just got attack speed with survivability. Not a ton of survivability, and also not a ton of attack speed, but it works. And she's got a Tomb of Horror. I believe... Oh, I have no idea what she's wearing. Oh, she's using an Invigoration set, and she's got a ton of attack speed. Honestly, switching this to Mari's build would probably be better, but whatever. She's going over with Anora, and Anora can't take Invigoration anyways, so her gear is irrelevant. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hopefully I can get this on the first run. So First thing we do, we place Dahlia, put it on 2 times, and then we place Anora, because they're going to be our 2 real main damage dealers. Anora is over here because she can't take advantage of Dolores buffs or Hollow's rage regen or anything like that. She could take advantage of Laurel's rage regen, but it's not worth the trouble, so we're not going to use it. Now we can put Mari down. Once these guys run in a little bit closer, we'll ult with her. When Dolores is ready, we'll ult with her, but before that, we'll put Laurel down. So pretty much, Laurel can give Dahlia a 10% damage increase. And then she can come up and she can ult. So this should come close to killing a good number of these. Let's get Hollow down. Now, Hollow does have to ult in specific times, just because of the way her ult works. The way her ult works is, when triggered, increases the hero's healing rate multiplier by 45%, and can heal 1 more target. So the reason this is important is because both of these guys will need healing at the same time from these guys giving them damage. Let's go ahead and get Missandei down. And once they round this corner, that's about the time you want to start healing with her, or doing her big heals. And Dahlia and Dolores, you just want to trigger side by side. If Dolores is ready, but Dahlia is almost ready, you can trigger her early, because she lasts about double the time as Dahlia. We could go ahead and ult with Mari. That's fine. And we got Magna down. So far we're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and get her down. And nobody is over 50% by ton. We could pick her up. Now, if Anora could take advantage of the 10% damage increase, we would ult with her, then pull her up. But Anora can't take advantage of it, so no need. And they're starting to run in, so let's go ahead and ult with everybody. And let's go ahead and place her over here. We'll go ahead and do this. Alright, so far so good. Let's go ahead and ult with her just to drop the damage on that wall down a little bit. Now we got these people coming in on the sides, so we're going to need to ult with Hollow here soon. It'd be really handy if we could get that last one dead before that ultimate. Ah, we didn't make it. Okay, that kind of sucks. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult. Alright, there we go. We got that out there. We'll wait till ult with Volca before we put Laurel down. There we go. That way she starts putting out some vulnerabilities, just to give us a little bit extra damage. Because whereas Anora can't take advantage of buffs on her, she can take advantage of buffs or debuffs on the enemy. Alright, and we'll go ahead and ult with Mari, ult with her, we'll pull her up, put Laurel down, and pull her up, and then we'll put a Bizu. We should have put a Bizu over here, honestly. I was thinking about that as I was placing her, and I just didn't. Alright, so we'll go ahead and ult with Anora to guarantee kill on some of those guys. We'll wait for some more of these guys to come in. And now we'll ult with these two, and then we'll ult with Hollow, because we got to make sure these guys stay healed up here. And we're going to wait till they round the corner so that Dahlia's no longer getting damaged before we ult with Mari. Now we'll ult with Mari. That way they're not taking a ton of damage. Let's go ahead and pull a Bizu up, because that's what I was trying to avoid. I was trying to avoid Anora dying because Abizu is taking some of the heals. But we may still be good. We'll see. Now we can just ult with Hollow. Once we're at this point, it's just DPSing these guys down. So hopefully we can get these guys knocked down pretty quick. It's not looking great right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and ult with you now. You put out some damage, please. And some knockback. Alright, we're 7 seconds out from her coming down. Alright. Anora is back out now. Good stuff, good stuff. And now we will go ahead and ult with these two. We could pull Volca up, her down, and then we will pull them back up. And we'll put a Abizu over here. That's another thing. If I'd put a Abizu over here, Anora wouldn't have died. Alright, and we'll go ahead and hit with Anora's ult. And this should be almost enough to... it wasn't quite enough to get that kill. If we had gotten that kill, we wouldn't have had to deal with the healing there. But we should be fine. The healing field is gone now, so as long as... Yep, there we go. Alright, so now it's just a DPS race. And we could just go ahead and do this. After Abizu ults, we'll go ahead and pull her, put her, wait for her to ult, wait for her to ult, wait for Anora, or Abizu, or Dahlia to ult, pull, and then we'll put that down, and that is a victory right there. Now, Anora's damage is going to be a little bit lower than what it should be. Oh, look at that, we got 3. As she did die, but that shows that there's still a little bit of wiggle room. So let's... oh, look at that. Oh, that could be decent for like an HP based damage dealer. That has no crit rate, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. That has no crit rate, so I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, so these two are normally switched. Normally Anora's up here, Magna is down here, but it works, it works. Dahlia, she's by far main damage dealer here. But the thing that's handy here is Anora didn't take any of the buffs from anybody. She still put out, 45 mil. Dahlia got all the buffs and she was doing damage. So Dahlia was the main damage dealer. Anora was secondary. Abizu was just in there as a lord, but she also put out a little bit of damage. Volca put out the same amount of damage for reference. And Mari even put out, what, 1/5 of their damage? So there's that. But Dahlia is definitely really good for GR1 here. And again, that was without power dominance on. And, it was a pretty solid run. Pretty easy. We still had over half health left on the wall. So I've already shown the gear. Yeah. Let me know if you guys want to see Anora in anywhere else. Like, I do plan on using her gear raid 221. I just need to gear my support units a little bit better, and that'll be in there. And gear raid 3 she can't really do just because, let's see, map info, they're magic resistant. Most of them have a high, or all of them have a higher magic resistance than defense. To make Anora work would just be like, it'd be a pain. Even Hex is way down here, and he's an amazing unit. It's just he does magic damage. That's all. But yeah, that was Gear Raid 121. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and like, subscribe, all that. YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.